Hi and hello guys. Today in this video I'll show you all as to how we can install Google Assistant on your Raspberry Pi boards. So there is an ongoing issue with the audio associated with the gRPC module, and since a Raspberry Pi Zero uses only gRPC, I'll be excluding Raspberry Pi Zero installation in this process. So this works for all ARM v7 board starting from I believe Pi 2 and all the boards till the latest Pi 4. Okay. So before starting with the actual installation process, you need to decide on what you are going to do with the assistant. So some of you would be using it for home automation purposes. Some of you would be using it for media consumption, and some of you will just have it as a fun project. So based on that, I have got different branches implemented using the Google Assistant. This is just to make things easy for different categories of the people. Okay, so first and foremost, I have the master branch of the GSSPI. It does a host of things like playing back music from YouTube, controlling devices, sound of devices, playing back radio, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so this is quite complicated, and if you are into home automation and media consumption, and then you might be interested in this branch. Okay, so the second branch that I have got is the Google Assistant custom wake word branch. So this is just the raw Google Assistant with an additional feature to change the wake word. That is, instead of using the Hey Google or OK Google wake word, you can customize your wake word and call it by any name that you want. You can call it Jennifer, you can call it Nolan, or you can call it computer, whatever you want. Okay, so and the last branch is the Google Assistant branch, or the raw Google Assistant branch. So you cannot change the wake word, you cannot play back any media, nothing. You can query weather, you can query news, you can set alarm timers, and that is pretty much it. So based on your need, you can use the different branches of the GSSPI project. So I will leave links to the different branches in the description of this video. Okay, just head over to that branch and you can find all the instructions that you need to get the Google Assistant up and running. Okay, so it is pretty straightforward. So in this demonstration, I will be installing just the raw Google Assistant without any frills and fancies. So run all these commands one after the another. So as the project is getting cloned, I have given different scripts to install or set up the audio very easily. Okay, so depending upon your use case or your audio setup, you need to run these lines of code one after the another. Okay. So if you copy paste all these commands onto the terminal, the process of installing the audio configuration files is pretty straightforward. Okay, so you can check the working of your audio configuration files by using the speaker test command. So you will hear a white noise or a Gaussian noise like audio if you run the speaker test. If you want something more pleasant, you can do speaker test -t WAV.
Front, left, front, left, front, left, front, left.
So after setting up audio, we need to configure the project in Google Actions Console and Cloud Console. So first, head over to the Actions Console website, log in using your Google credentials or the Gmail account, and then choose New Project. Type in your project name over here. And then choose Create Project. Over here, just scroll down. So right down at the bottom, you should see an option called Are you looking for device registration? Choose Click here. Click here. And you'll be taken to a new window. In here, choose Register Model. Give your product some name. So under device type, you can select whatever you want. So I'll just set it to be a speaker. Choose Register Model. And then choose to download the credentials. Choose Save and choose Next. You can skip all these traits. You are absolutely fine. Okay. So once we are done registering a device over here, head over to the Google Cloud Console. From the drop down over here, select the project that you just created. Okay, so click on the hamburger icon, choose API and services, choose library. Over here, search for Assistant, Google Assistant API should come up. Click on that and then choose enable. So after that, click on the hamburger icon again, API and services, and then choose OAuth consent screen. Over here, choose external, choose create, and you'll be taken to this consent screen options over here. So under support email, click on your choose email option, select your email, and then scroll down over to the bottom and then choose save. So once your consent screen is saved, you can close the Cloud Console window. It is no longer required. Okay, so the next step is to install the assistant. Okay, so now that we have got our credentials file, we need to move the credentials over to the home/py directory. Okay, so now we can start with the actual installation process of the Google Assistant. First, we need to make the Google Assistant installer executable. And then we can actually run the installer. So first, it will prompt us for the name of the credentials file along with the path. Copy the name of the credentials file. Do not use quotes and then press enter. Now it will prompt you for the project and the model ID. Head back over to the Actions Console where you have the device registered. Copy the project ID from the address bar. The project ID is the value between the project and the device registration values. Copy that and paste it over here. Next, it will prompt you for the model ID. Copy the model ID from here and paste it in the terminal. So at the end of this, you should have the Google Assistant installed. So we'll get to a point where it says building wheels for collected packages, gRPCIO. It will be stuck at that point for a couple of minutes. So do not get anxious and restart your Pi or reboot your Pi or disconnect the terminal. So it will eventually progress. It is just that it will take quite a while to get past this point. Okay. At the end of the installation process, you should get the link to authenticate your Google Assistant. Right click and choose copy URL. Open a browser and then paste the link and press enter. And using your email address or Google address, authenticate the Google Assistant. So at the end of this process, you should get the code or the authentication code. Copy that and paste it in the terminal and then press enter. So now you should get a prompt that the Google Assistant has been installed. So now you can manually run the assistant. Say if you want to start the assistant automatically on boot, you can follow these commands one after the another. So just for testing sake, I will launch the assistant manually. So each and every time you need not head over to the actions console to get the model ID and the project ID. There is a txt file in the home/pi directory which will contain the model ID and the project ID that you used for this installation. Insert your model ID over here and you can add your project ID as well. Syntax is project underscore ID and now press enter.
Hi.
So you should get a startup tone followed by a hi, which means that the Google Assistant has booted. So now we can start making queries. Hey Google, what is the time now? So at the first instance, the volume will be really low. So in order to increase the volume of the assistant, give the following command. Hey Google, maximum.
Sure.
Okay, so now the assistant's volume will automatically increase. Hey Google, what is the time now?
10:37 p.m.
Hey Google, how is the weather in London?
Right now in London it's 29 degrees and sunny. The forecast tonight is 24 degrees and clear.
Hey Google, how about the weather for tomorrow?
It will be sunny there tomorrow with a high of 31 and a low of 18.
Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Alright, 10 minutes. And we're starting now.
Okay, so that is it. So that is how you can install Google Assistant on your Raspberry Pi. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye-bye.